Right. A little bit of practice. I'm going to go back to the low downforce sprint. For this one. My setup is great. I can't get around the track fast. I run out of fuel. There's fuel here. Fuel, fuel, fuel. Where is it? Fuel, fuel, where's fuel? Oh no. Alright, okay. A little bit of practice. Hopefully I can actually finish the race this time. Drive it. It's different to my tune. Got like maybe 5 minutes of practice in qualifying. Did race this last night, so it's not like I've had no practice. But I got this car last night. No, sorry, the other night. I was practicing driving the car for a good couple of hours. I then jumped into... I had one race in it yesterday, which is an hour long. I got to 6th, 7th, something like that. I did a pit stop. Forgot to press not change my tyres. And I come out the pit stops from like 18th, 19th. I got all the way back down to 11th. And then I ran out of fuel. Literally here. Just before here. On the last lap. Shoot me. It was in the top splits as well, which made it even worse.
Got a slow car on the left.
So I think I came like 22nd in that race because of the loss of fuel. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. That is why I've gone for the low downforce map. Low downforce tune from iRacing, the official sale. Can I full send it? Yeah, around a Rouge. Yes. Tyres warming up. Gear ratios are also different to mine. I need to get used to that quickly. Oh, somebody's lost it.
Car 18, just hit the fastest lap. 12.751.
Could only be a couple more minutes of practice surely before qualifying. I'm not complaining. Need all the practice I can get. New tune. Well, back to the officials tune.
Got a slow car on the right.
Feels very understeering. Very understeering. I don't like it.
Left side. Clear. Car 18, just hit the fastest lap. 12.554.
That breaks up a little bit there, that's not good. See, I think once I get used to this tune, it'll be absolutely fine. This setup, it's just a low downforce official setup. Obviously, like I said, I was racing and practicing mine last night, but what I failed to realise being my first race that I just wouldn't have enough fuel, even though I started with a full tank and filled up halfway through to a full tank again. If I can't get halfway through this race with a full tank, I'm going to be running out of fuel again on the last lap. So, yeah, you know, it's better to have a slower setup, but a setup that'll actually finish the race. I mean, to be fair, the setup's probably fine. I just need to adjust my driving habits, to be honest. Right, go back to normal. There we are. They're going to make shorten 5th and 6th gear just a smidge, or just 6th before the race. Just so I got a little bit more pickup on this straight we've just been on. Could do with getting rid of just a little bit of understeer. At speed, a little bit of understeer at speed, so do the just in the front splitter, just a smidge. Quickly, what can we do? Front. I don't want to make any wild changes. 6th gear, we can have you. I think we'll leave 5th as it is. It just gets us round the rouge, I suppose. Just leave that. I'm not going to make any wild changes. Fuck it. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Hopefully we can get around. We can get around the race and not run out of fuel. I may need to hide the front of the car just a smidge. We'll find out during qualifying, I suppose. Tyres are cold, tyres are cold. Try and get them warmed up. Didn't need to give me an off track there, that was nasty.
Green flag, green flag.
Same corner. That was slow, but I made it. I've got a lap in at least. Right before the race starts, I'm going to go to the little boys' room. Right. Right, there we go.
1 lap to green. Line up on the left side. The estimated SOF is 1,947. Pit road's closed, don't come in. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
Oh, we're not doing, are we? Do you know what? Starting from pits. Yesterday, this was fucking chaos. Last night. And being as I'm not in the highest split, I don't trust these drivers. We're going to start from the pits. We're going to put the engine map on 3 just to start. I want to pit as late as I can. And while we're waiting, in fact, we do not want to be changing the tyres. Don't want to make the same mistake as last night. That cost me about 5 positions at the end of the race, that did. We want to be completely refilling, though. That is a point. Yeah. We don't want to tear the windscreen off. That'll do.
Good luck, everybody.
Alright. See how we get on. So what we'll do, we'll just have a steady first couple of laps. This race is an hour long anyway, so just first steady couple of laps, get the tyres warmed up. If we can pit
Green.
a little later, like just around the 28-minute mark, 27-minute mark, we'll throw the engine map to 1. Put it on 3 because I'm shitting myself, because last night I didn't have enough fuel. I literally ran out of fuel.
Don't do that in first lap, idiot.
Ran out of fuel literally on the last couple of corners of the last lap. 2 full tanks I used. Corner every time.
Game and all tires.
in sixth gear just a smidge.
Got a slow car on the right.
Again. Can't park there, mate. What a dick.
What? What the hell was that?
Can't park there, mate.
Do you guys manage to do 1 pit or 2 pits in format because of the fuel I had? About to give it up to Jeep.
The car in T1 just hit the fastest lap, 14.065.
My monitor froze.
Smoke ahead. What's happened?
Car stopped on the right.
What the fuck was that?
Go left.
My monitor completely froze. So you slam on the brake on the racing one?
If his monitor's froze, he doesn't know what he's doing, does he? Corvette in front's got a high downforce set up on. So I should have him on the straights.
The car in P1 just hit the fastest lap. 12.944. Car 19 has taken the lead.
Bad exit there.
Blue car ahead. Go left.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Can't park there, mate. Damn. Could have done without that off track there.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 3.5 seconds.
Find a way around this guy.
Right side. Stay on the
Like I
left.
said, he's I've got lower downforce than him,
Still left.
so I'm faster
Stay
than him on the
right.
straights. His car can corner better than mine. Whoopsie daisy, that ruined me. Could have done without that. I needed the speed on the straight.
Park there, mate.
Oh, no bed. Close much of a gap on the Porsche on this straight coming. I am catching him. See, whatever I can close up now is beneficial because he's got a higher fat downforce than me. He's probably going to beat me on the corners. So I'll stay as close as I can to him on these corners. Seem to be catching him up. Damaged. Can I catch him on bus stop? I want to get on the left side of him. I want the left side.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear.
That is how you attack bus stop.
5 laps of fuel left.
I put the change the engine map to the fastest one. If that's marrying up with being able to finish or pit after a little bit after the halfway mark. I feel like I'm going to need that extra bit of oomph now. Ooh, I might change it to 2. Still a small fuel saving map. Just get us a little bit of extra oomph from out the corners.
The gap is 3.7 seconds.
The inside of that wall then. Or close. Daisy. Too sharp on the brakes there. Saved it, we're alright. really done without that mishap there.
You're losing on the car in front.
Yeah, will
The gap
be.
is 4.9 seconds.
Cost me a good second. Still leaving P12. Have to pit for fuel in the next couple of laps, which scares me. I don't want to repeat of running out of fuel literally here on the last lap again.
Daniel, I'm going into the pit.
Hopefully I can get one more lap without having to pit. Change the engine map to 4, try and squeeze one last lap before I have to pit. Risk it. Get around this corner. Put on map 10.
Leaders pitting now.
Fine.
Get to pit this lap for more fuel.
I've got to do it because we'll run out of fuel trying to.
The car in front is pitting.
Squeeze this lap. Squeeze this lap.
leader. Got a slow car on the right.
Give us this lap. Get in his
Left side. Clear on the left.
These guys might need to pit for fuel again. If I can squeeze this lap out. Squeeze this lap out. Might be in for a winner. This is where I ran out of fuel yesterday on the last lap of the race because I pit this lap that I'm going slow on now, trying to save fuel. Oh no.
We're out of fuel.
Bollocks. Come on. No. That's what you get for fucking trying.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 2.4 seconds.
Come on. Come on. Right, tow me from here. Tow.
We're out of fuel.
Bollocks. Turn that off. Do not change. Can't believe it's taking 45 seconds to tow me to the pit road from the pit entrance.
Why did you do that, Daniel? I'm gonna dive you, you're gonna do the same, and I'm gonna pass you.
Right, we'll turn this down to fucking 1. Got some ground to make back up again now. Come on. Right.
I don't know if it worked.
Come on. 2, 1. Fill me up. Fill me up. Let's go.
Next time when you do what you did in Tier 1, I will not move.
Come on.
That fake dive just so I can go
That's it.
outside.
Right. Map 1. Let's go. Unleash the beast. Let's have it.
If you catch up, I'll give the position back. No, just drive, just drive. I had black flag before that, no rush.
Now start unleashing
It's
the
all
beast.
good, just
Come
a
on.
reaction, just drive, man, that's all good. Let's try to keep up, boys, in front. I was wondering how you caught up so fast.
an incident behind.
Good. That has cost me. I'd have been in the same predicament though. Did it the other way around. I'll give over, off track. Slowly catching, but we're 27 seconds behind because of that fuck up. Six. 5. Approaching. That a rubbish entry. Exit, sorry. Start to see little bits of smoke. Can't be that far behind. 24. That's not great. Hope that people either run out of fuel on the last lap or have to pit for more fuel. That is sort of... I only pit once last night and I ran out of fuel in the last couple of corners, so... we can hope that our pit strategy, as much time as it cost us, pays off. But because we had to tow, I suppose it's quicker just to fill your car up, so it's not going to be that good. I don't know how I'm 14th all of a sudden.
The car behind is pitting.
Seconds. We are catching him up, not as fast as I'd like to. I'd like to get another couple of overtakes in. When we do catch him up, if we've got time to catch him up, it's going to feel well deserved. watching the guys in front as well. 10th, 12th, 3rd, I don't know where 11th has gone. Unless it's gone in front of 10th. Smoke ahead. I think we're wishful thinking though. Yeah, still 22 behind. Why did I get an off track there? What a dick. No mercy tonight, the marshals. No mercy. Entering in the 19-second zone. Have we got time to catch him up?
This is less than optimal.
Don't have to tell me that, mate. Could be a better crew chief and tell me what engine map I need to be using to make the fucking fuel last me. Oh no, that's a fucking secret, isn't it? You ought to be sacked. You're a dick. Let me run out of fuel last night. Still not even telling me if we got enough fuel to finish the race before we got pitting. This is less than optimal. Come play with yourself, crew chief. Come play with yourself. Oh dear, tyres are getting a little bit cooked now. Only 8 minutes left. Hopefully there is enough fuel in the tank. Make it work. Come on. Could have really done without that.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, we've done it. We've done it. People start running out of fuel before the end of the race. Get a few positions back that way. Oh, the tyres are on the way. The tyres are on the way. Oh, Paul. Oh, fucking hell. Hey, beautiful. How are you? I've had a bad couple of races, Paul. I raced this last night, ran out of fuel the last corners, the last lap. Oh, this one, fucking ran out of fuel on the lap that we're going to pit, like literally in the pit road. So I had to get a tow that cost me 40 seconds, cost me shitloads of positions, which was really annoying. And the tyres are about cooked now. So I'm being a whining little bitch. Tomorrow, I've got some big news. Big news. What that could be.
The car in front is pitting.
Give me a hint. What's the big news? Give me a hint.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 8 seconds. We're almost out of fuel. We might not make it to the end.
Don't say that shit. We've got plenty of fuel. Come on. This guy ran out of fuel. Seems to be catching him up pretty quick.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 3 seconds.
Need your position.
Car on the left. Clear. White flag. One more lap to go.
Is there a way, guys, to drive Porsche drive with only one pit stop? I couldn't do it. I had to put more gas.
Lost my natty state. How are you feeling? Are you feeling a difference yet?
Have about 1 lap of fuel left. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 9.4 seconds.
Well, I need to figure out a fuel plan for this race.
There's the flag, it's over. Bring it on home, let's get out of here.
Ah, so you've literally just started. Just started. Oh, cool, let's get you. Jump in Discord, man. Can you jump in Discord? Is that a possibility? Yeah, we'll do. Bear with. That's it. Right. Is it that one? Was that the right one? Oh, his ear look. Right, let me, so people can hear you. How do I do it? Audio. Output, I think. Okay. Device.
That's really strange. Oh, it's because I'm listening to you on YouTube. Oh, I was like, why am I hearing you twice? Am I going crazy?
Yeah, mute YouTube.
Yeah. I'll come out.
People should be able to hear you now in...
I've paused it on Tube, but I'm still watching because, you know, support the man, damn.
Thank you, babe. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Good.
Excited?
Yeah. I've been shitting my pants about it, if I'm going to be fucking brutally honest. It all arrived on Thursday, and I've been sat for the last, 3 days just staring at the box. Just kind of shitting my pants, actually. I don't know. I don't know if it's like my ADHD or whatnot. Like,
Just put it in your
it's
bum.
just a big change, isn't it? It's just a big change, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
it's just apprehensive of the change. So I've just been just sort of staring at the box for like the last 3 days, and then tonight I was just like, do you know what? Like, I've spent enough money basically to get to this point. Stop being a dickhead and just, you know. But I said to Steph, like, I think the thing that's getting me like apprehensive or, you know, like caught up is just what it's going to feel like.
Yeah,
You know, if I can get over that first hurdle of like, I don't know what it's going to be like pinning myself in my stomach. So I don't want to do it for the first time myself. I'm happily to do it myself if I know what I'm going to expect, but it's just the unknown, you know? And then, so Steph was like, all right, fine, look, fine. I'll do it for you once, but only once, because I'm probably going to be sick and pass out and all of that stuff. So I was like, no, I really appreciate that. Thank you. So she's been putting it off, like doing it for me, because she knew she'd basically, she says she's not squeamish, but like anything to do with me or the kids, like she gets squeamish, which is fair. So yeah, she just did it now and then.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm always on here having a little racy poos. No, massive deal. I've had a fair bit of work coming back in. Dylan's back, unfortunately. He's been a knobhead. Yeah. I'm really piss him off. How do I get this to show custom paint? He were a proper knob. So, and because he treat our days like shit, he's just made the main dickhead of the YouTube, I suppose. Oh no, I'm on about Edward because that were Daisy's ex's boyfriend, weren't it? That were her ex-boyfriend's name. So me being me, I'm like, that's where I get Edward from. Fucking Edward from Daisy. Oh fuck! Oh fucking Ed Billy Band shit. Oh. Well, now I'm glad that that's the case. Oh, he was a whore, weren't he? No, man. Oh, well, that's it. Got two reasons now, not that one. But we'll have outliners. Well, it's funny because Daisy's ex Ed was practically, because it was at the same time, was practically the same person as Ed Miliband. Like, no word of a lie. There was like there was the same person, if that makes sense. How do I get rid of this grey on the back? Why is that grey? That's red. That's black. That's that colour. So how do we? Tell you what. Let's fucking. I don't know. I think you've got to mute the stream. I'm not even racing at minute. I'm just doing a paint job because I hate racing basic. But I've come across an issue where we've got lots of grey in the car. Oh, to let you mute the stream. So. Oh. Ah. Must have a... Ah. All right. Yeah, yeah. And that's because of that. Oh, we could get rid of those. So, how's it felt then, your first injection? Like, obviously you're not going to feel any different. You might do tomorrow. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Don't hurt, does it? Yeah, yeah. If put it in your shoulder, you might feel a little bit sore, but like I said to you before, it's not nothing. It's it's nothing though, is it? It's that same feeling, just a little bit more in your shoulder. Okay. Right, so I'd never thought of putting it in my tummy. I always put it in. Yeah, I used a slightly smaller needle for my shoulder. Okay. I did put it in the bum cheek. Oh, have you put it in your stomach then today? I always thought a bum cheek was the nicest place to put it. I'm not saying it is, but for me personally. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It was just a preference for me. 'Cause, I mean, I never put it in my stomach. I always did put it in my shoulder or my bum. What I'd do, I'd alternate. So one week I'd do the left bum cheek. The week after I'd do the right. And then the week after I'd do half of it in my left and then another half of it in my right shoulder. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, man. For me, I felt a difference in around. I mean, it was some years ago now, but the first day I put it in, I just felt like um, I think that was placebo. The first day that I put it in. The second day, I was like, I definitely felt more ready for the bedroom, if that makes sense. And then, like, I don't think you will first day. I didn't really. Obviously, we are taking it for slightly different reasons. Although my tea would have been low as fuck when I was that poorly, if that makes sense. I mean, the problem it's not so bad for you. The thing that I always get scared of is that I very nearly got addicted to it, if that makes sense. I fortunately come off when I was supposed to, but I could feel myself wanting to fucking stay on. You know, I'm glad I come off when I did, because everything's running on normal cylinders again. But yeah, I mean, mate, you got to feel that's the scary part. It's all right if you're planning on staying on because of medical reasons. That's but it's so fucking addictive. You'll feel absolutely great. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You see, they're not meant to be very good for your liver, are they? Mm. Really? So if you get it perfect every time, the, wow. Really? That seems a bit silly, doesn't it? Well, that's a no-no. Were you having kids, is it? Like, that's mad. Well, it's funny that because my first treatment that I had was for rheumatoid was methotrexate, which is essentially what they give you when you're on chemotherapy. And they said to me first 2-3 days I weren't allowed to like pick any kids up or anything like that because I could spread the toxins to them, if that makes sense. So because it was a cytotoxic drug, they said that, yep, so like picking kids up, fumbling around with my missus was it, yeah, for like first 3 days of taking it. It's like, well, that's no good, is it? Because I'm a fucking dad. My daughter at the time was like, hey, whatever, would have been about 1, maybe 2. It's like the prime time. You know, you're picking up your kids and cuddling them, you know. What is that? Fleisch. Yeah, give it a couple of days. You'll is it? That's that that's gonna be good for Steph. I've been taking goodies just for you. Look what you made me do. Fucking hell. This is your fault. Oh, nice. Your brother? Where's that fucking go then? Yes. What the... I will get Shell on the case tomorrow. Whereabouts are you on about doing it? Oh, we don't mind so much. To be fair, probably just be me, because I'm not 100% sure if paintballing Shell's thing, but I'm going to give it... Yeah, that might talk her into walk around. We'll see. No, I'd love it. I've never actually been paintballing. No, I've always wanted to go. I always keep getting to the point where I'm about to go, and something gets in the way. Every single time. I know. Something always just comes up, and yeah, just fucks me over. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. I would be a sweat lord. That's it. I'd be. I would be like a proper tryhard. I am not even going to deny it. Well, you know me, don't you? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why. I'm just going to see what this looks like. I've put these fucking stupid lips on this windscreen. I don't know why. Oh, I so want to put her on car. We see that. Can I crop this? I'm sure I can. Nope. Sure, there's a way to there. That's it. So make some big lips, and I failed alt. No, that don't work. CTRL. Where's crop? Where's crop? I'm sure you can crop on here. Which one's crop? Tell you what I'll do. Get rid of her. That's a good idea. Oh, wrong one. Where is... Do I have to visit site? I can't remember how to fucking... view image, there you go. I feel like that's a bad website. Let's try another one. Knowing me, I'll click on one of these and it'll just be... Oh! Someone streaming porn on YouTube. That is what I'm scared of. Just want the logo. Just want the logo. That is all. There we go. Save it in here. And then... Yeah? What was that on squats? Nice. I had a little fallout with somebody in the gym yesterday. Really pissed me off. And to be honest with you, I did respond a little bit harshly. I'd just been no, you just fucking knobhead. I was doing shoulders, right? Shoulders, triceps, and core. So coming towards I always do shoulder press last. I always do it on the squat bar, the squat rack. So they're bashing them out. I think I were on 80 kilo. I were on rep 9, and I was fucking struggling. So I'm trying to put the 10th rep out. I was like, you know what? I got like halfway up. And like, I need this 10th rep. So I was like, my core's stable, my back's stable, my legs are stable. So like, either do the power lift, I forgot what it's called. Something fucking, what's it called? Off at floor and then above the red. What's it called again? Anyway, yeah, I did a little jerk, so I sort of like skipped my legs off into almost like a boxer stance. So I dropped cleaver jerk. That's it. Just so I could so it just got me a little bit past an halfway point. It was a little, don't get me wrong, it's a little bit of a cheat on a shoulder press, but it's similar like spotting myself. I was stable and everything. I weren't wobbling around, and just got me enough where I could like proper squeeze that last rep. And there was this kid not kid, but it's like, looks like mid-20s. He like stood next to me watching, and I put this brought it back down, put it back on squat rack, and he just looks at me, and I'm like, I'll be honest with you, I was like, my head must have been ready for popping for how much I was like pushing through. And he just looked at me and went, you can't do that, that's dangerous. And I just felt like fucking nutting him. I was like, I just looked at him. I says, I feel a bit bad for how I responded. I just looked at him and I went, I suggest you fuck off. And he, and he just looked at me all shocked. Like, I walked off and I felt awful. I was like, I'm like one of the nicest people at gym. And it was just how he looked at me and how he said it. He didn't just say it like nice. He looked at me disgusted. And he's there in this tank top, like size small, he pretty much so tight you can see his belly button. It were pretty ripped, but we weren't. You could tell, he probably on just fucking, I don't know. He's one of those guys that just walk around the gym, do fuck all. And in fact, another reason why I did respond to him like that, we had a little to do a month ago. He put all his gym equipment, like his gym bag, on the squat rack when I was trying to do squats. And then he just walked away to like to the side of the gym. And so I just picked this bag up and moved it. Didn't throw it or anything, I just moved it. And he come over, he said, "Oh, that's my bag." I says, "Well, you're not using this fucking machine, mate. You're not using this squat rack." So I just moved it out of the way. And he would go all a bit shirty, like ump on and started like walking around all being a knobhead, but I didn't think out of it. But then obviously yesterday, when I told him I says, I suggest you fuck off. I'm walking around thinking, maybe I've been a bit of a knobhead there. But as I turned round, because at this point I went on to triceps, I went on to cables. I just looked over at him, and he's just looking around the gym like, he told me to fuck off. And then he just fucked off, left the gym. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, I did feel a cunt. I did feel he didn't have to fuck off. He just didn't need to speak to me like shit. Yeah, I know what I've just said sounds proper pathetic. But I I think I'll fuck off. but it really, it was how he said it. I can't reenact how he said it. He like screwed his face up. looked at me and as if to say that you're not supposed to push yourself, that it's dangerous. It's like, if I felt like I was going to fucking faint, or if I felt like my back were wobbly or my legs, I'd have put the fucker down. I'm not an idiot. I'm not a fucking idiot. I mean, I was boxing when he was in his dad's left testicle. Yeah. Well, I've been deadlifting again, so I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, but can he though? Can he though? Because like what I learnt in boxing more than anything, when I was boxing, the biggest thing you learn in boxing is your power comes from your feet, like feet, legs, hips, back, shoulder, then your arm. The actual, the further up your body they go, the less power it's producing. So, like, if you really want to fucking wham bam somebody, if you really want a fast, powerful punch, you need strong legs. You cannot, if you start wrestling. So many things I wanted to say then. So many names I wanted to reel off there. I was like, no, I just can't. It's like, when I did my stint in the cage, like I really appreciated then just how much strong legs help you. Like no joke. Do you know what's worst is like you never really know how much you've trained legs until you start going down the steps exiting the gym. It's like the gym I go to. You have to go upstairs 10 to, and then you come back down. Cause it's just a leisure centre, you know. It's a good fucking gym, to be honest. But I know everybody on the reception really well. And they always know when I've done legs. And because I always catch myself off fucking guard. So I'll start, like, approaching the stairs. And, like, I don't really know I've trained legs until I get onto a staircase. Like, I walk around, it's like, oh, you know, I've got, like, it feels quite sore. Yeah. But I don't look like I've trained them that day. I'm just walking around semi-normal. And then, what I'll do, I'll get onto the steps and then just, like, drop. Like, I just take my first step down, I'm like, oh, fuck! You know what I mean? It's like... yeah. Yeah. I'm off tomorrow. I'm back Tuesday. So. Alright, beautiful. Love you. See you, mate. Love you. Bye-bye. Somewhere around there, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Let's have a look what we're looking like. Might as well slap it on there, haven't we, as well? Why not? That looks a bit shit. Let's make it a bit bigger. Careful of that number. So what happens when that's on? I go further in. To there. That looks better. And then this side. Let's go further out. I'll probably do. Right, what colour are... Rub that. If we draw a shape. No, no, no. Draw a shape. Somewhere there. Stop that. Ah. Mirror clone because I'm lazy. Further inside. Should change the white because our actual number isn't going to be showing. Let's have grey. $64. Right. I feel like I'm just missing a shitload. I could do so much more with this. The YouTube sounds like a fucking wank. So where is the rear wing? Is that it? No. So what's that then? Ah, so that's that. That's where we've got the fake taxi that can stay. I bet that's it, you know. Carbon fibre. Yeah, I bet this is it. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, actually. Can I get one underneath? Got to throw a breakfast on here, haven't I? And an Edward. Love it white. Yeah. Cool, now sort you already out. Where's rotation? That is 90. It's not going to work. Where can we throw Edward? Throw that further down there. No doubt something will be in the way. So close. I'll do. That'll do. Let's, oh no. We've got base put on. That's green. That's green. Ah, fuck it, I'll do. Right, so I will fix it at some point in the near future, but right, save that. So what we need to do now is go into, oh shit, we need to go paint. We just need to screenshot this monstrosity. Go in here. Press share, submit to showroom. No trick here, so it always works in your races. It's a breathtaking cool paint. Would you look at that? Description. Idiot design. That'll do. And then you look at your screenshots. Always put this in. Always, always, always. Otherwise it won't work. I don't know why it's processing. I wonder if it's because I've... Ah, it's worked. Ignore this. Leave it's public. You want to add a spec map. So, documents, iRacing, paint. This is the Chevy C8, so GTE, that's the one. Oh, that's not clever. Why is it not in there? That's the GT3 one. Oh, this is not very clever, is it? Oh, that's not long since reset my PC. So, oh dear me. To download the template. No, you don't. Where else would it be? That is something I need to figure out. Well, that is something I need to have a look into. So, I'll have to leave this for now. Should still work. It just seems to be temperamental if you don't put this spec map in, that's all. Submit showroom. Let's have a look. If you put the spec map in, do that, and as it should on your PCs, it should show you a list of different paints, and what you want to do is just slightly change the colour of your wheels and save it in the paint, in the iRacing's paint and not on trading paints. And what that'll do is once you have finished your design on trading paints, slightly change the wheels, what that'll do is give you a new spec map. And what you want to do when you upload in your spec map is select the latest date and time, the newest date and time. That's the one you want to press, and what it'll do, it'll always show up with your coloured wheels. Race this paint, confirm. Bosh. Right, that's what we're racing. I don't even know if it's nice. I don't know if it's deemed as nice. I don't normally go for green. I like to have some whites in there too, but, you know, it'll do. Right, it is midnight for me. So, I best call it a night. So, if you're watching and you have been watching, whatever, thank you ever so much. Muchly appreciated. hopefully I'll get another stream or 2 in this week before next Sunday. Hope to see you again. See you soon, love you, bye.